Hello ladies and gentlemen, Safehouse here, bringing you today the Cape Westwind trial. You get it at level 49, it's part of the story quest, so there's no worries about missing it. He's a pretty tough sort of bloke. I'm not going to worry about trying to pronounce his name, you can see it on the screen there, because I struggle anyway, never mind one that long. But yeah, he's tough, he hits hard, he's got a lot of health. He doesn't have too many tricks though. He summons 2 adds when he gets to about 2/3 health that do a fair bit of damage, and they are also very tanky. As you can see just there, I don't recognise that blue-purple AoE on the ground there, so I actually run out of it thinking that it's the bosses, but I'm pretty sure the summoner uses that. I'm not 100% sure. Someone can correct me, but anyways, back to the fight. You really want to be standing at either 90 degrees or directly behind the boss. He does a AoE in front of him without giving any warning. It hits pretty hard, so you really only want your tank to be eating that. As you can see, just did the attack there. You casters, just keep your distance. He just throws out an AoE every now and then. It leaves fire on the ground though, so obviously you don't stand in that. It actually is quite a long fight, just because he is so tanky. I've actually done this with a different group, except we didn't make it through. Wiped about 10 times until people started leaving. The tanks just couldn't work it out between themselves very well, like having one taking the boss and then another one taking the adds. The adds are actually pretty hard to grab for you tanks, so if you've got a warrior, you want a warrior grabbing the adds and the paladin staying with the main boss. Otherwise, just work it out between yourselves, it doesn't really matter. It's just those 2 adds when they first run in, they just head straight for a healer, and they can be really hard to grab otherwise. I know you'll see in this video we've got like healers and stuff running around and getting chased. As you can see on screen right now, I believe he does grab one. Our other tank does pretty well staying on the boss, but the other guy's just a bit slow to react trying to grab those mobs, so we've got a bunch of people chasing them around trying to grab the adds and get them down. As you can see me, it's pretty hard to stay with them because my abilities keep cancelling and stuff when I cast them and only get the animations off, not doing any damage, and give me a bit of a hassle when they're moving around so much. But you can see the healer gets pretty low there. That's the fire on the ground. You can see there's a bit of fire on the map now. It does get a little bit hard to dodge sometimes. You can stack them all in one area, make it a bit tougher, but I think they run out after a little while, so they're not there for the whole fight. This healer's still just running away, and doesn't really have much choice, has to keep running or they're going to die, but I'm not really sure where this other tank's gone. He's just out there with the other mob, but he really needs to keep grabbing both, so just remember that if you're a tank and you're going to be tanking the 2 adds, just make sure when the boss gets to about 2/3 health that you're ready to go. You're down by that gate where they come in by. They come in like where you actually come into the dungeon, so they come through the same way. Make sure you pick them up because they can cause a lot of havoc. That was the main reason my other party kept dying first time around. We died the 10 times, or wiped the 10 times. The secondary tank just couldn't grab the adds in time, and he was just killing it. His one healer would get targeted every time, would just keep going down. And eventually that secondary tank did just leave the party, and that's when everything just sort of fell apart. But back to the fight anyway. I'm getting a bit low here, trying to tank down this guy. He's keeps chasing me, so I run away. I'll throw a backflip in here for you. It also lowers enmity doing the backflip as well, so it gives the tank a chance to get him back off me. So that works out not too badly for me. Just get back in, get him down. It's nice to get him down. In the previous fight, we didn't get either of the adds down at all, so it was a bit rough. As you can see with the limit break, it builds pretty slowly. We don't make it to level 3 because this is our first goal and whatever. You know, we get through it pretty quick, and limit break just doesn't hit level 3. So if you want to use it when it's level 2, use it when it's level 2. I don't know if it's going to be different for you guys, but I know I use it when it's level 2. So you'll see that a bit later in the fight. I get pretty low here, but I do manage to scrape it through and grab some hills. Only just though, 188 health there. It's definitely not much, especially in this fight. But we're getting this last add down right now, so he's getting pretty low, which is always nice. As you see, there's still a fair bit of fire on the map, so you just gotta walk around it. There is one more trick the boss has got up his sleeve. Once the 2 adds go down, he starts doing an AoE that pretty much if you're in melee range, you're gonna really struggle to get out of. You'll see it hit me, so I'm pretty sure I get killed by it once. I definitely go down in the fight. I'm not sure if it's by that or not. But if yes, it's a very large AoE, it doesn't give you much of a chance to get out of it. You'll see it, it's just like a big red ring, like most of the AoEs in the game are shown as. You'll see that a bit later. He does turn and hit people every now and then, the boss. As you saw, he just turned and smacked me one, which is nice of him. But he is getting pretty low. You can see we've just hit level 2 limit break. He's just said he's readying his magic tech missiles as well, which is actually his large AoE that I was talking about earlier. maybe if you're a melee DPS, that is your warning. You should stay in for a little bit longer and then possibly run out and use range attacks, like I've got spear throw that I could just throw at him. But it is quite a time after that he says it that it comes. But here it is now. You can see me trying to escape, but yeah, there's no hope there of me getting out. It hits for 2,308, so it's not soft, especially if you're a caster and you didn't manage to get out of that. You're a little bit squishier than what I would be, so that would make it tougher too. So I'll come back into the fight here and I just cop a firebomb from nowhere, so I don't even really know how that happened or what happened there, so I'm just going to chill and wait for a res. It's about now that I start to realise that we're going to reach a level 3 limit break. Well, I've got a bit of time while I'm laying on the ground here. He is getting pretty low, so my team are doing pretty well. They don't really need me. We've got a healer down as well, which makes it a bit tougher. We obviously don't need him. We've still got 6 of our 8 members up, and the healer that's up seems to be doing a pretty good job of it. There was just an AoE again. And make that 5 out of 8 with another DPS going down. The other Dragoon, actually. The melee DPS is pretty tough on this one, so if you see that he's getting those missiles ready, make sure that you do a bit of DPS, maybe for like 5 to 10 seconds, and then jump out. So I actually get a res before the other healer does. So I was pretty surprised by that, but I guess it is a bit of the stage of the fight that we need that limit break. So I decided I'm just going to run in and just throw down level 2. It's getting close to that level 3, but I thought it was going to hit a bit harder than what it did. Didn't hit as hard as I was hoping, but I just sort of make sure I'm not going to get hit here. I don't have very much health. Just get in and just throw it down. I was thinking that it was going to just about kill him, but you know, it did about half of what he had left, if that. So we've got 7 or 8 members back up now. He's going down. We've got it easily now. But that's pretty much all there is to him. So good luck. It's really about the party you get, and make sure your tanks are coordinated. So enjoy, and grats on level 50, which comes up very soon. This is level 49 fight. Thank you very much for watching, and if this video helped you out or you just enjoyed it, please smack that like button, or you can also subscribe to my channel for more videos similar to this one. Thanks guys.